Hi there. Today we've got a big day out planned in Dubai. We're going to start with breakfast at the Grand Hyatt. Then we're going to catch public transport out to the view at the Palm. We'll be catching the Dubai Metro, the tram and the monorail. We'll take in all the sights from the top of the view and we'll have a coffee and cake there as well. We'll then catch the public transport back to the Gold Souk. And we'll have a little money saving tip for when we're there. After the Gold Souk, we'll go to the Park Hyatt for afternoon tea, then off to the Dubai Mall for a spot of shopping. Then we'll take a private tour out into the desert where we'll ride a camel and take in some evening entertainment. So here we are at the Grand Hyatt. For those of you who are not familiar, 5-star hotels in Asia and the Middle East often have excellent buffets for breakfast. Grand Hyatt here in Dubai is no exception, and even though we're not a guest here, we came in for breakfast and just paid our way. I'm not going to show you the actual spread, but take our word for it, it's excellent. If you have an opportunity, you should do it. So after an hour or two at breakfast, we jump onto the public transport. We're catching the metro and changing lines and then heading out to the tram, which then takes us to the monorail, which will take us all the way to the view at the Palm. Public transport in Dubai has a first class and a regular class, and it's only a small premium, and highly suggest you take what's called the gold class. Now, I know it might sound strange to some people that you're catching public transport with a first class ticket, but this is Dubai. Everything's a little different. These are the first class seats. It's more spacious. The regular class can get quite crowded, and this one's guaranteed some space. So we make a change here. This doesn't look like a subway station in many other countries. There's works of art and sculpture, and it's very nice. I'm not sure how long that sculpture would last on the New York subway or the underground in London. And of course in Athens it would be spray painted with graffiti. So we'll take the red line on the metro out to Dubai Marina and change here for the tram. Note though that unless you have some sort of special tourist ticket, this is a separate ticket for the tram. So you just buy your new ticket at the orange ticket machine. Do remember to validate your ticket. As you can see, the tram has gold class as well. Very comfortable. The ride from Dubai Marina out to Palm Jumeirah station only takes a few minutes. From here we're going to change to the monorail. Again, it's another ticket. It is a little bit of a walk from the tram to the monorail station. You need to go across the street, up the elevator or the escalator, and along the walkway and through quite a long car park to get to the monorail station. So they're not seamlessly connected. It's about half a mile walk. There is good signage, and there are also guards along the way, so security is fine. The monorail takes us out to the Palm. There's a shopping centre along the way, and it's quite nice, and the view is at the top of the shopping centre.
The next station is الاتحاد بارك. المحطة القادمة هي حديقة الاتحاد.
It's a nice little ride on the monorail, then up to the buy our tickets. Be warned, they are a little disorganised here. Buying tickets takes a long time, and they're just not very service oriented. Departures go every 20 minutes or so, and you get a little tour of the history of Dubai on the way up to the observation deck. So after quite a long trek, here we are. We're 48 stories up and the views are magnificent. This was actually shot before February the 24th. I'm not sure that yacht will still be there. But this is Dubai and money talks. After all that sightseeing, it's time for a little snack. Now obviously, at the top of the view, it's not going to be a cheap snack. So we're just going to have a cappuccino and maybe a piece of caramel cake. I think just one, seeing as 18 dinars is about $5 or $6 just for the cake. So I think just the one. A bottle of water, a cappuccino and a caramel cake each. I'm a little horrified to share the price. But what a beautiful pattern on top of our cappuccino. And of course it's the desert, so water's sort of expensive. I shouldn't complain though, the quality is excellent and it's not every day you can have a snack 48 stories up. So from here we backtrack back on the monorail, the tram, the metro, change to the green line in gold class all the way. So still very comfortable. The two lines are slightly different. This is the green line in gold class. We get off the Green Line at the Gold Souk station, nice and easy. It's very easy to find the Gold Souk once you get off at the station. It's a little bit of a walk. And there's this shopping centre along the way. So this is not the Gold Souk proper, but there's a lot of gold here for sale to Indian nationals who buy it duty free here and I guess take it back to India and use it as a store of wealth. You might want to consider, if you're in the market for some gold, to pick it up here instead of the Gold Souk, because rents are lower and prices may be a little bit cheaper. So just around the corner from the mall, we come to the Gold Souk proper. Now you note a lot of tourists here, so I'm not sure that this is actually the best place to buy gold if you're in the market for it, but it's interesting nonetheless. It's the quality of the workmanship that really stands out to me. Now, admittedly, I have an untrained eye, but it does seem that some of the work here available in the Gold Souk is pretty special. Okay, enough shopping. We didn't buy any gold, but it is time for afternoon tea. So we caught an Uber over to the Park Hyatt. The Park Hyatt, not the Grand Hyatt, for some afternoon tea. They have a special traditional afternoon tea served on fine china. The Park Hyatt is a top-notch hotel in the middle of Dubai. It's the middle of winter now, so temperatures are a little chilly, but not the raging hot summers that you get here. So crisp and clear and blue desert skies. So that was a delicious afternoon tea. So back to the hotel, get changed, and off to do a little bit of shopping at the Dubai Mall before we head off on our camel ride and evening entertainment. Of course, the Dubai Mall needs no introduction. 3 floors of shops, a huge aquarium, and lots of other attractions. All the top name stores and everything you could want. It really is a 5-star mall and plenty of things to buy. It's probably worth a video all on its own, and so we're not going to dwell here. It's time for us to head off on our excursion. We've hired a private driver to take the two of us out on our excursion today. We're travelling in a 4-wheel drive and heading out to the desert. We're going to be stopping at an ATV park where we may or may not take a drive. Then we go on to a camel ride and then the evening's entertainment. It's quite a way out in the desert, and we pass the turn off to Muscat, Oman, and finally we arrive at the ATV park. We skipped riding the ATVs. It just wasn't that attractive to us. We did a little shopping at this site and just watched the people on the ATVs. The colours are fantastic out here in the desert, and the photography's great. In addition to the ATVs, there's a guy hanging around with a falcon on his arm. For a couple of dinars, you can have your picture taken with the falcon. So after another half hour or so, we arrive at the spot in the desert where we are going to ride the camels. This is where dinner will be after the camel ride. You can see it's getting close to sunset, quite a long day. This is our driver taking a rest. Let's go out and look at the main event, the camels. So we have, I think, 4 camels here, all tethered together, and we'll be riding as a group and just being led along. I don't think I'm confident enough yet to ride freestyle on my camel. I'm quite content to let the camel driver lead along. The light is awesome. It's getting close to sunset, the sun is low, and the colours are just fantastic out here in the desert. I think I said that before, but you can see with the shadows of the camels and the brilliant colours, it's awesome. was a really excellent camel ride. I enjoyed it much more than I thought I would. And the camels are really quite nice. Anyway, time for the evening entertainment. Food is brought out to your table. Consists of salads and tabbouleh and hummus and various barbecued meats. And even some macaroni cheese there for the kids. So that's it for our big day out in Dubai. From here back to the hotel. A very busy day, but a lot to see and do in Dubai. Please subscribe to my channel and hit like if you appreciate my content. It really helps me out. Thanks.